Beatitudes not only guarantee you a place in heaven, but also vouchsafe a beautiful life on earth itself. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, welcome to the reflections of Fourth Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year A. Jesus took his disciples on a high mountain, gathered them around him, and began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the meek, blessed are they who mourn, blessed are the merciful, blessed are they who thirst for justice. Blessed are you when persecuted, blessed are you when suffer. Be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." Simon Peter spoke up and said, "Do we have to write this stuff down?" Andrew asked, "Are we supposed to remember this?" James piped in, "Will we be tested on this?" Philip asked, "What if you don't understand it?" Bartholomew inquired, "Is this an assignment to turn in?" John said, "The other disciples didn't have to learn all this." Matthew said, "When do we get off this mountain?" And Judas said, "What does this have to do with real life anyway?" And Jesus wept. Dear friends, often we perceive wrongly that Beatitudes are the norms to be followed if one wants to attain heaven. In fact, these are the life rules that can make one's life and others happy on earth itself. These are not just some religious texts followed by Christians alone, but are life norms imbibed by many who made their life more meaningful and worth living. Remember, Gandhi was taken up by the Beatitudes. All the three readings of the day challenge us. First reading tells us to change our ways to humility. In the second reading, St. Paul teaches us the humility. In the Gospel, Jesus presents the kingdom values and challenges the crowd and his disciples to be simple and humble. In gist, all the readings of the day teach us that life of simplicity and humility guarantee us the kingdom of God. But interestingly, dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, let's try to understand today that life of simplicity and humility not only guarantee you the kingdom life after, but also gives a beautiful life on earth itself. In one sentence, let us perceive that simple person with a humble lifestyle is more happy and serene than those of rich and grandeur. At very outset, let's understand riches bring more comfort, but not peace and happiness. To give few examples from the Bible itself, Solomon was not more grandeur than the lilies with all his royal robes. Again, John the Baptist lived more meaningful life and serene life with the minimum in the wilderness than any rich person in Jerusalem and Judea. Furthermore, St. Antony of Egypt was happier in wilderness than when he lived in his father's rich palace, and many more to mention. Therefore, happiness and blessedness does not depend on having, rather being. Erich Fromm, a German psychologist and a philosopher, in his book titled The Art of Being, discussed the having mode of existence and being mode of existence. The having mode of existence symphons the meaning and well-being of our existence very systematically. True happiness is in being, not having. In being, one tries for interiority, and while having, one seeks for external possessions and prestige and power, which will eventually lead one to disappointment and sadness. That's why we say Beatitudes are a way of life that enables us to foresee heaven and earth itself. Therefore, follow the Beatitudes. Firstly, to make life on earth more meaningful. Secondly, to attain God's kingdom. In conclusion, today's liturgy of the word teaches two perspectives of Beatitudes. The first one, Beatitudes are not norms of life after, but life here and now. Second, Beatitudes are ways of being, but not way of doing and having. Let God bless us all and have a blessed Sunday.